Good evening, my name is Shachar Peled, and this is another video in the series on evolution as the basis of all faith. We've begun a new chapter about created in God's image, the relationship of humanity with the divine. So this is the second video in that chapter, and we will begin reading. Divine unity is manifested in the real world that is developing through an evolutionary process, a very long process. And this is now revealed in the consciousness of a new being. This being we spoke of as the multi-human. It is a human being. It is a humanity being, not a human being, not one human, but humanity being. All of humanity is one being. And this humanity being is aspiring, is striving to expose the very root of the process, of the trend, of the direction, of the trend of evolution, and give it a name. What is this thing that is appearing here, that is developing here? And this leads to the first interaction between the created world and the Creator, who is revealed in all. This is the first contact between the generator of the trend and the fruit of the trend. Trend is evolutionary process. Let's not look for all kinds of euphemisms. The root, the generator of the evolutionary process, God, is now coming into contact with, in a conscious way, with his created beings. Because at last, after so many billions of years, there is a being, a multi-humanity, the humanity being, capable of lifting its eyes to the sky as a metaphor of something that lies beyond, and asking, who has created all this? The human personality, the divine personality, which has been ever immanent, now appears in its full glory as transcendent, because man is the product of the immanence that is developing. And now this immanence has reached the stage of consciousness that it is capable of asking about the transcendent, about the perfection. The evolutionary process now appears also from above and not just from below. Better still, the evolutionary goal, the evolutionary not goal, but it's like a trend that aims at something. It's like a teleos, a goal, an ultimate goal. So this goal, this force that is pushing reality, which forever was immanent, now is transcendent. And this force that is pushing evolution from within now pulls it from without and calls humanity, the humanity being, to perfect itself, to transcend evolution and evolve itself. This call to man to become better is etched in the very essence of the cosmos. It is burnt into all the history of evolution and is waiting only for the awareness that will recognize its existence, and recognizing it will lift its eyes up towards the divine. towards the transcendent perfection that is the real generator, creator of this imminent wonder. And as Rabbi Kook writes in his book Orot, Lights, one should show the way how we come into the hall. And the way is the gate. The gate is the divine as it appears in the world. In a world with all its beauty and splendor, the ultimate divinity that we aspire to reach, to become one with, to merge with its light, and can never reach and can never fulfill the depth of our desire, this infinite divinity that is ever beyond us, ever transcendent, it has descended into the world, and within the world, that is the immanent aspect of God, and we find it and enjoy its love, finding peace and calm in its rest. The evolution of the world is the key, the gate to discovering the divine in the world. And now the humanity being can look at the world, look at evolution, has reached the point of recognition that it can find God. Reality itself teaches us about the being that creates it. Evolutionary processes are random, but out of randomness we find a definite trend, a definite direction. The quantum reality is also random, but out of that randomness we find a very stable and clear Newtonian world. Out of entropy, a wondrous order is slowly becoming. From our ever-increasing recognition and awareness of the world, we begin to understand how God appears in the world. Through randomness, through chaos, through statistical probabilities. Contrary to the opinion of Einstein, God does play dice, but it seems that he builds the entire world on the statistical distributions of an infinite number of casts of the die, which are always foreseeable. So God creates the world in a way that is stable for us, even though the basis of it is random. The freedom that lies behind a reality that appears very well defined, very well determined, lies in that randomness. At any level that we look into reality, at any level that we observe reality, we always encounter the inexplicable. The incapable of reasonable explanation. Schrödinger's cat is wailing in his box from the threat, the judgment day that will befall him when someone opens his box and will look at him. The observer influences reality, and reality has only come about in order to create the observer. The most esoteric scientific knowledge of our age portrays for us a new world of belief, of faith. We look at the tangibility, the solidness of material reality that surrounds us, And we know with the eyes of faith, which are now synonymous with the eyes of science, that this is nothing but illusion, that beyond tangible reality there are elements, basic fundamental elements, full of tremendous energies that are acting on each other with enormous powers that are so strong that an entire stable reality can be based on them. We will continue in the next video.